Hi, I'm Tracy, and I have a question for you. Do you love wood cutouts? Well, the project we're about to do in this video is going to have you running out to purchase all the little wood heart cutouts you can get your hands on. So let's go ahead and get started. Our project begins by covering one of those adorable wood heart cutout ornaments from the Dollar Tree in a brown paper backing. And to accomplish this, we're going to be using a Elmer's purple glue stick for a nice smooth finish. Now that we have our brown paper attached to the back of our heart, we're going to set that aside to dry, and we're going to move on to the next step of our project. And for this step, you're going to need a wooden craft cube and a wooden dowel. I purchased these at the Dollar Tree in the Crafter Square section, but I have seen these out in the marketplace anywhere they sell craft supplies, and also I've seen them at Home Depot and Lowe's in their craft wood department. You'll start by finding the center of your wooden block, and you'll want to drill a hole in it matching the diameter size of the dowel you'll be using. Once we have our hole drilled in our cube, we're going to move on and we're going to paint or stain our cube and our dowel in your favorite color. I'm going to be using Americana Gel Stain in Walnut. Once your paint or stain has dried, this is where you can come in and add a clear coat. I'm going to be using Rust-Oleum Matte Clear Enamel and just give it a couple of coats. And as you'll see, it adds a nice little sheen and depth to the wood grain. And of course, this is an optional step. Now that we have our wood cube and our wooden dowel finished, we move back to our paper-backed heart. And for this step, we're just going to trim away the excess brown paper. I'm going to be using an X-Acto knife, but you can also use a utility knife or a sharp pair of scissors. And you will trim outside and the inside heart. Once we have the brown paper trimmed away from our heart and the inside of our heart, we want to cover the front side, and to do this, I'm going to be using my favorite wrapping paper, which is a black and white plaid. But you can use any wrapping paper of your choice, or you could use a scrapbook paper as well. And to do this, we're going to do the same process that we did with the brown paper by adding the Elmer's glue stick and adhering the front side of the heart to the back of the paper. And once that's dried, you'll just trim it out with the X-Acto knife, like we did the brown paper. Once you have your heart trimmed out, you can then take a fine grit sandpaper and just run it along the edge of your heart. This just cleans up any excess paper that may have been missed when you were trimming. Now this next step is optional, but I wanted to age my paper a little bit, so I'm going to be coming in with that Americana Gel Stain and just running it right along the top side of my heart. And as you'll see, it really gives a beautiful aged look. Now we move on to assembling our project. We're going to start by adhering the dowel to the back side of our heart. We're going to use a little touch of hot glue, and then you'll come in and you'll finish over the dowel with a brown piece of wrapping paper. I think this just really finishes the back side and it gives the dowel a little more security. Once that's done, we bring back in our cube and we're going to add a little touch of hot glue in the hole that we drilled earlier, and we're going to just attach the dowel right inside the hole. Now that we have our dowel securely in our wood block, we move on to attaching 2 medium-sized clothespins to the back side of our heart, just making sure that the pinchy sides are up. Now that we have our clothespins attached, we're going to flip our project over and we're just going to add a little embellishment. And that's going to consist of a ribbon bow in your favorite ribbon. Mine's going to be this black velvet ribbon, which is in keeping with the theme that I have for my Valentine's Day this year. And as you'll see, it makes an adorable photo holder. Well, that wraps it up for this project, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you made it this far, thank you so much for your support. I really feel so grateful to have you as my subscribers. And if you haven't yet subscribed, please go ahead and do so. We'd love to have you here at Sweet Bay Lane. Well, until next week, keep it crafty.